right, welcome to today's Ab Blast, our first one back in January. My name's Nikki, for those who don't know me. You don't need any equipment today. There is a lightweight you can use to make some of your crunches or reverse crunches harder, but totally an option. I'm not even really gonna bring it up, but just if you want, and you may want a floor that's comfortable, so carpet or a mat, and some water for a handy water break. So we're actually gonna start firing up the core in a nice plank position. So today we are going to be doing rolling planks. You can do this from your forearms or your wrists. I always prefer my wrists, but it's not a big deal. So let's start by bringing our wrist or our elbows below our shoulders as we step it back into a nice plank position. If you go wider with your feet, it will make it a little bit easier. Remember, hips up is downward dog, hips down is our upward dog. So keep those hips in line with the shoulder, core is tight. You take a nice big breath here. And then we're gonna put all the weight on your right side, and I'm gonna swish my feet. So I'm gonna roll up onto a nice side plank here on the right. And then slowly and gently, you're gonna roll back through to a regular plank and then roll over to the left side. So you're gonna do just some nice rolling planks. Keep them nice and controlled. Have a pause in each part of the plank. And of course, I always like to keep my feet a little wider. I can just windshield wiper them. I go from side to side. Let's do one more each side. That's it. And when you're finished your last on the left, just come back to a nice full normal plank here. Take a nice big breath here. And we're gonna go into just a right side plank. So roll onto that right side, lift that left arm up or on the hip and just hold it here. Just a little quick plank for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's roll back through to regular plank and then over to the other side. Lifting the right arm up, push the hips forward. Nice long plank position for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll back through. Last little second for plank here. Big deep breath here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's drop to our knees and drop all the way to our stomachs. We're gonna do a nice little back extension here, working the lower back, but not the glutes. You can have your hands behind your head, by your shoulder. If you'd like to work even harder, hands out in front. I'm gonna have mine just by my side. As I inhale, I'm gonna lift up my chin and my chest and come down. Just a little lift and release, making sure we're not squeezing or lifting those shoulders at all. They should maintain a nice relaxed position. Just as we come up and down, making sure again when you're up, those glutes are relaxed. You may have to tell them to relax. That's it. And I know you love all these exercises, so just keep them in mind because we're gonna have a repeat after our water break. Give me 4 more right here. 4, 3, good, 2, last one, guys. Good, come all the way down. You're gonna press yourself up. We get to flip onto our other side for the rest of our exercises. You've got a few options here. So V-sits, you can do alternating leg out with the hands down. You can do double leg out with hands down, or you can do the super hard method, which is no hands, no feet. All right, I'm gonna pick the intermediary level, but pick what works for you. Remember, you can always drop to a harder level or a lower level as we go on. So let's stick the chest out, keep the shoulders down. Here we go, let's go whenever you're ready. So it's a V-sit, we come out and in. Nice, slow and controlled here. That chest should be lifted. That core should be tight. You may find you may want to alternate because your hip flexors are firing a little too much. You find that, just try and squeeze that core and tuck that tummy in a little bit more. Get that extra core activation to take away from those hip flexors. Woo! That's it. 6 more right here. That's it. 4. Those shoulders strong. 2. Last one. Hold it out. Hold it out. point the toes. Bring your other leg out if you're doing singles. Kind of modified little hollow back. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Just gonna move down my back as I lie all the way down. I'm gonna walk my feet towards my glute and then let both knees fall over to the right side while my chest and face stays facing upwards. We're gonna bring the hands behind me. We're just gonna start crunching here, nice, slow, and controlled. Notice nothing today is fast, all just control. The goal is that we're kind of switching which ab muscles we're working, which core muscles we're working, to allow you to try and do as much of the workout as possible. This is hard. We are solely focusing on the core, so don't worry if you need a little break. Take a break, take a breath, come back to it. Just be mindful here, we're lifting with the core while our hands just support the head. Try not to lift up, guys. You're halfway with this side. Keep breathing, slow and controlled. That's it, you've got it. Ooh. And that core still nice and tight. You've got 10 more right here. Good job. Come with me here. We've got 9, 8. Lift a little higher if you can on these last few. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Just rest your head down for a second. Bring the knees back out through center and then to the left side or the side you just didn't do. Making sure there's no pressure on the spine. Here we go. Let's crunch again. Remember, we're crunching straight up like we would a normal crunch. Our lower half is just twisted to help activate those obliques just a little more. So keep lifting up, trying to get those shoulder blades off the ground. That's it. Still breathing. Keeping that core tight and active the whole time. Even when you rest, you may feel like you want to let the core go. But that extra consistent holding of the core will make it work harder and help it get a little stronger. Good, that's halfway. Keep breathing. Keep lifting. First half will always seem the longest. That's it. All right, last 10, guys. Let's lift a little higher right here. Those arms nice and splayed out. They are just supporting, remember, no lifting with the arms. All right, count with me here, guys. We've got 5 more. Here we go for 5. Lift as high as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm gonna relax my head, bring the knees back up to center. We're gonna do leg drops. I like to take my hands in a nice little diamond form and put them around my sacrum. Just be careful if you have any rings or anything, you don't wanna be crushing your fingers. So we're gonna lift the legs up. So with leg drops, you've got lots of options. You can do single bent knee, double bent knee, which are usually options if you have any issues or back pain. Otherwise, I want you to try and do a single leg drop or a double straight leg drop, okay? I will be doing that medium kind of single leg, but we're all gonna do a hold at the bottom at the end. Let's go, here we go. So I'm gonna alternate down and up, down, little hover, pull up. It's okay if your legs have to be bent a little bit at the top, that's just flexibility. But you wanna try and really straighten them at the bottom. So we're really working that core. A lot of people refer to this as our lower core. There's no lower core, it's all attached. This does feel good. And again, you may feel those hip flexors engaged. Just suck that core in to support this movement. Keep that lower back pressed right down to the mat. So we're gonna do a total of 4 more. Here we go for 4, 3, 2 more. Last one. All right, guys, bring everything up. Everybody's gonna bring both legs down, whether they're bent or straight. Here we go, and we're gonna hold it out here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And one. Good. Pull those legs up. Bring those arms to a nice T position or even a little beside you. This is the hardest exercise I find. So a lot of people, we like to lift and use our momentum and swing. We're lifting our legs straight up. So it's just a little up and down. Okay, come with me. We're only going to do 12 of these. Here we go. It's okay if you're not quite going at my pace. Lift up and then stop your momentum so we prevent that use of momentum. That's it. Give me 4 more right here. 4. I lied. This is 4 more right here. I can count. 4. I only have 10 fingers. But we're doing 12. Last one. Good. Bring those legs down. Hands are coming behind again. I'm going to tuck my chin. And we're just doing some crunches. So all we're doing is lifting up, pause, and down. Come with me when you're ready. Up, pause, and down. You know me. I love crunches. We're going to change them up a bit as we go. So just focus on this nice little pause and down. Still breathing nice and controlled. That lower back is pressed right into the mat. Woo. If your core is not fired yet, suck it in a little more. Keep it controlled. If I were to come over and give you a little poke or a little punch in the stomach, your tummy should be rock hard, keeping it contracted, not just to protect the back, but to get us that extra activation. 10 more, just like this. Keep breathing. Let's lift a little higher for the last 8. 7. Good, you've got it. Keep going, you've only got 5. 4. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Crunch up again and hold, and let's pulse it up. Pulse it up. If you like, I like to put my hands in front and tuck my chin, but if this hurts your neck at all, make sure you keep supporting. For 4, 3, 2, hold it up, hold it up. Again, remember, hands support the neck if you need it. Keep breathing, lift a little higher. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. We're gonna sit all the way up. You can grab a quick drink here. Okay, so we're just over halfway through class. And we also have a little bit of a stretch at the end. So the second half truly is a little bit easier. All right, so we're gonna stay on our stomach side. We're gonna start with those rolling planks again. We're gonna do them a little quicker this time. Remember, you can be on your forearms or your wrist, whatever serves your body. One more big breath here, and hopefully you're done your drinks. Let's come up, start in that plank position. Remember, I like to have my feet a little bit wide so I can just swish on them. Here we go, roll it through that plank, lifting that opposite arm. And just making sure you're keeping the core nice and tight. A lot of people have this up or down dip. You want it to be a nice fluid motion, keeping that core tight, because we are keeping it in a nice rigid plank position, which is really where that exercise name comes from. Woo! That's it. Remember, you can drop to your knees. The twisting's a little harder, but you can do this. Let's do one more each side, and then we'll all meet in that nice plank position. Good, plank it out. And then let's roll onto our right side, or whatever side you want to, just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand comes down. Let's roll it forward. And then to the other side. Again, just for 8, 7, 6. Push those hips forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it back through plank. Drop to your knees. Come all the way down. Back extension. Hands by your side, behind your head, or out in front. Remember, no glute activation here. Just give me 12. Let's do this. Lift up and relax. Just chin and chest. If you feel any pain at all in that spine especially, just don't lift as high. It doesn't really matter how high you lift. The height is just based on your flexibility. As long as you get a little lift and a little back activation. 5 more right here. Here we go for 5, 4, 3. That's it. 2. Last one. Good. Let's flip over. We're gonna start on our tush. Again, just 8, but slow V6. Okay, hands on the ground or up, single or double leg. Here we go. Lift that chest. Slow and control. Come at my pace. Here we go for 1, 2, 3. That's it. You got it, guys. Slow and controlled. Go down as far as you can. Last 2. Last 1. All right. Let's use our core. Come all the way down. Bring those feet in. Let the knees drop to the right. Hands behind the head. 12 crunches. That's it. Getting the theme, I hope. Here we go for 12. Just keep lifting nice and high. That's it. You've got it. Keep going. Lift a little higher. You've got 4 more right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head down. Rotate the legs all the way to the other side. Chest is up. Here we go for 12 on the other side. That's it. Keep going. Lift straight up, guys. Go up. That's it. You're halfway. 6, 5, 4, 3. Give me your last 2 right here. Best and highest. Last 1. Good. Head on the ground. Remember, little diamond shape. We're doing a total of 12 leg drops and only 6 reverse crunches. Here we go. 12. Straight legs if you can, guys. Keeping that lower back and core tight. Hover just above the ground. Get as low as you can go. Woo! You've made it, guys. You're almost there. Keep breathing. We are going to have that little pause. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Let's bring everything down, bent or straight. Hold it down just for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the legs up. Arms come out if they're out. Straight up as we stop our momentum just for 6. Reverse crunches. Let's do this. 6, 5. This is your last exercise. No crunches here. 2. Last one. Lift as high as you can. All right, let's turn back over onto our stomachs. Just do a little stretch here. So elbows below shoulders, lift the chin, lift the chest, relax the glutes. If you're pretty flexible, you can lift up onto the hands as well. Just stretching out along the front of the body. Maybe doing a little shoulder shimmy if that feels good. Then I'm gonna press myself up into that nice tabletop position. Bring my knees mat width apart, or probably about this far apart, maybe 2 feet. As I sink my forehead to the ground, hips to my feet, fingers out in front, just to release the spine and any tension in that back we're carrying. Taking those last few deep breaths. 1 more big breath. Good. We're gonna walk up. I'm just gonna turn to face you. We're gonna do some wrist rolls, especially if you did those planks on those wrists. 1 way. And then the other way. And let's shoulder roll it out 1 way. And then the other. All right, guys. I hope you got a good core workout today. 20 minutes, all it takes is a little focus on one area and it's a killer workout. So don't forget to grab more water and I'll see you guys back for our next class. Have a great day.